Then we talked about IVIG, and we're already very happy with the benefits we're seeing. I have been having issues tolerating the IVIG. I just had the hardest time using the restroom. Good Tuesday morning, everyone. It is kind of early, so I'm still waking up, but it is cold today. And I know some of y'all get confused when I say it's cold, but just imagine cold for Florida. Right now it's in the 50s, and my favorite kind of weather is when it's in the 60s, and that's the kind of day we're having. And although the cold can aggravate my pain, I tend to function in it better otherwise. So I'm really happy it's a chilly day, and I like wearing my warmer outfits because they're just so cozy. Anyways, it is the day after Christmas and I have to go see a doctor, but this is an important appointment. I've been trying to see this doctor for the past few weeks, and every time I'm about to see him, something comes up and I've had to reschedule 3 times. And this doctor coordinates all of my care between my other doctors, and he knows about my rare disorders like POTS, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, mast cell activation disorder, which some of those, I don't really think they're rare, they're just underdiagnosed, but it's another story. And I need to talk to him about some important things like my upcoming surgery, other topics, IVIG, so it's important that I go see him today. On the way to my appointment, my mom and I were talking. We both love this weather. And Harlow's snuggling with my dad. She's happy to have a riding buddy back there. Made it to the doctor, and Harlow's being really adorable. She put her head right in between my shoes. I like your festive outfit, Mom.
Thank you.
The scarf,
I'm so in the mood.
your boots, very nice. Well, it was a really great and productive appointment. And I can't get over how cute these two are. Okay, so appointment update. I just love when I leave a doctor's office feeling really confident, and that's exactly what happened today. So first we talked about the surgery, and he thinks it needs to be done because, as many of my physicians have told me, steady nutrition is not something you want to mess around with. And while I'm admitted to the hospital, he will be on my case because he has privileges at the hospital I'm having surgery at, and I just feel much more comfortable knowing that my doctors who know me and know about my more complicated conditions will be there to help me. Then we talked about IVIG, and we're already very happy with the benefits we're seeing. The biggest one is that my allergic reactions are happening less frequently and they're more controlled, because before IVIG, when they would happen, they would progress so aggressively, I couldn't give myself my own IV Benadryl to stop them. And now they still happen, they still reach anaphylaxis if we don't do anything, but I have time to give myself my own IV Benadryl, and that is huge. We're still waiting to see improvements in other areas like my immunodeficiency, but IVIG can take a long while to work, but we're already happy with the benefits we're seeing. I have been having issues tolerating the IVIG, and we attribute that to my mast cell activation disorder. I'm just so prone to negative reactions, and last time we went from 15 grams to 20 grams, and I ended up in the ER, which you can learn about in this vlog. So what we're gonna do to hopefully offset that is I'm gonna go back to 15 grams for a few infusions to help my body acclimate to it. And we're also gonna switch my frequency from every 3 weeks to every 2 weeks. And we're gonna add in more medicine. So the night of my infusion, I'm gonna do another dose of IV Solumedrol and IV Toradol. And then the day after, I'll do another dose of Solumedrol and Toradol. And we're also switching me back to home health, which I think is a really good idea. The only reason I went to the infusion center was to make sure I could safely make it through the infusion. I'm doing that beautifully. It's just the days after that I have side effects, and I'm safe at 15 grams. We know this already. And since the infusion center is an hour and a half away, because that's where my prescribing doctor has privileges, it's just hard to get there. I can't drive that far. I have to look for a ride. And then sometimes with scheduling difficulties on the infusion center's end and my end, I'm not able to keep my IVIG schedule. With home health, they come to me and I have a nurse with me one-on-one the entire time, and my doctor thought it was a good idea, so that's what we're doing. I'm also going to be seeking another opinion with an allergist immunologist at UF, University of Florida. They have a big medical system up there, and my doctor thought it was a good idea because maybe they have more knowledge or other ideas on how to help me tolerate the IVIG and help me with my allergies and immune system. That appointment is happening at the end of February, and I'm really just determined to find a way to help my body tolerate this much needed treatment. And I know some of y'all are going to ask why we haven't tried sub-Q yet. If you want to know, just check out my IVIG playlist because I've explained it a few times, but there's also a lot of good IVIG resources in that playlist. We went over a lot of things in this appointment, but I have one last thing to share with y'all, and I'm so excited for this. So grateful because my doctor cleared me to start driving again. I'm thrilled. I still have restrictions. I can't drive more than 20 minutes at a time, so I have like this 20-minute radius of where I can go outside my home. I can't go on highways, can't drive at night, and obviously can't drive when I'm not feeling well, which is common sense, but I'm just so thankful for the extra freedom this is gonna bring. Well, my parents went back to my mom's place because my dad needed a nap. Judd and I came to the shops, and it seems like lots of other people also came to the shops. Harlow's window watching, and Judd ran into his favorite place to grab one of his favorite foods. Of course, y'all know he went to Chipotle. This is how she likes to lay, in the car with her nose shoved in the door. She's up. Judd calls her an ostrich when she does that. Like, you know, they bury their heads. Oh, I love all her peculiar quirks. Is it good? Mm-hmm. You gonna make a mess?
Probably. Chipotle needs to step up their salsa game.
Do you need more salsa?
No, I'm gonna get the medium one, you know, but I'm thinking it's gonna be a little bit spicier than it.
So you want it spicier?
Yeah.
That's funny because he likes spice, and my entire life I've never been able to do anything spicy because it made me incredibly sick. It still does, so no thanks. Gearing up. I just had the hardest time using the restroom because the handicap stall was...
She comes out, alright, of the bathroom in sheer panic. She goes, I gotta pee, and the handicap stall had a big old poop in it that wouldn't flush.
I tried to flush it over so I couldn't use the handicap stall. So I had to come back out and leave my wheelchair with Judd. And my legs are not working well. I already fell when I was trying to get from the house to the car, right? I fell.
So then she takes Harlow into the bathroom, and she comes back and she goes, that was not a fun experience.
That was a nightmare. We did not fit well because the stalls in this store are smaller than usual. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
It's fine. It was just... It's funny now. Now it's funny. But anyways.
It was funny when it happened too.
Not to me. Anyways, we are at Best Buy because for a while now, Judd and I have been saving up for a new TV. That's why we didn't get each other Christmas gifts. We just wanted to keep working towards it. And the TV we want has come down in price significantly. So we're doing it. We got our TV. You happy, babe?
Well, we haven't gotten it yet. We gotta pick it up in the pick-em-up truck.
Yeah, it doesn't fit in the car, so Judd's got to go back to get it with his truck.
Celebrate watching a movie on it tonight.
That would be nice.
Playing Star Wars.
Or playing Star Wars. And while we were in Best Buy, I got a phone call from my infusion company for IVIG, and even though I'm still getting the same IVIG and everything, it has to go through the insurance because we're going from the infusion center to home health. But I've used home health for IVIG before, so it should not be an issue. Might take, they said because of the holidays, it might be a little slow to get the approval, but should happen within the next few weeks. Hippo, you excited? She got excited when he brought it in. She's like, this is for me, right? Harlow, I swear.
Geek Squad doesn't cover your mistakes.
We laid it down to put the feet on, and she literally started walking on it. Why? This is not a dog bed. She looks guilty. I'm sorry. I screamed. I was like, Harlow. I'm sorry, Pooch. No. Oh,
just back up. Get back.
go, Harlow. Get back.
We love you, but come over here. Come over here.
Lay down.
My blanket. You can lay down on my blanket.
Oh my god.
Lay down on this. Look at that. It's your favorite thing to lay down on.
There you go, Hippo. Yep, that's for you. Stay there, please.
Lay down.
Very good. Okay, she's happy now. Really, Harlow? Really?
Such a weird pooch.
She needs to be involved.
In any way possible. Oh,
Whoa. That's cool.
Quite an entrance.
Well, we are thoroughly enjoying our new TV.
We watched Hancock.
We did.
But I'm going to bed.
She is.
And we'll see more family tomorrow. I'm so excited for them to get here.
Oh dear.
My cousins are staying with us.
It's gonna be loud.
They are. My family's very loud.
Hey.
And with that, we'll say goodnight. And thanks for joining us on our adventure.